I have collected 110 books from my home and I keep in a bookstand. When I wake up today morning, I was thinking what I need to do today. Reading a book? Okay, today really boring day. And I thought I need to read something and I went to find some books to read and then I go to some room and I couldn't find many books. There's some good books in somewhere and another place is a lot of mess my books, and I was thinking I need to take all my books and clean it and take a very good manner to keep in a bookstall book stand. And I thought that would be a great idea, and I talked with my mother and she said yeah, that would be a great idea, and she said I will help you. And then we start to find where is the book, and we collect some boxes. We have some boxes and they have the books, and we look at that. There is a lot of dust and cockroaches, some insects, they're flying everywhere, they're dead. And then we collecting and we clean it very perfect and keep it. They have the many books, different books. It's Malayalam authors, they're English, they have scientific books. So I collected all my books, and yeah, this is a great books actually. There's a lot of books. I think almost 110 books we found it from our home. And there's a lot of books about the law, Indian laws, because my Indian act, learned the law, that politics, because my two of my uncle they are working in the police, so they bought many books related to the police act and other things, and some English Indian books, English writers, and there is a lot of good books, and we found everything. And that's a really good job. There's a 1 day job, full 1 day. It's like a 10 hours. We get to find every box, we clean it, we keep it. It was too really difficult. And also we take the videos, because my mother helped me to take the videos. That's a really great help for so YouTube channel. So that's really nice. Ayurveda. So here I take one box and I started to clean it. There's a very small box, very old box, and they're full of dust. Some books is a really good one. There is not any dust, and that's really cool because we all books are really nice one. So I really love that. There's a lot of good books. This is travel books. There's a lot of politics. There's a lot of stories, short stories, novels, and I usually like to read very different type of books. I kind of books, but I don't really like to read the scientific because my expertise in polymer science, so I don't really. It's a lot of many years I've been reading and teaching and learning the books. Though of course always they're like a boring time. So and here's some English books, and there's a really new books, and here Indian authors the book, and here's all the Malayalam books and the novels and the short stories and politics. Here's the scientific books. So here is some scientific book, because my mother, my sister, and me and my brother, we are the scientific area. So we have a lot of scientific books. And my brother also he's a professor in the university, so he has a lot of scientific book. And we collected different politics books and Malayalam in the one side, and on the side the English books. So here is really mess, and we take everything with the help of my mother, and we put in very good place. Look at that. This is gorgeous. Yeah, Hitler books we have,
Oh,
Napoleon book we have, and some other English writers book.
so this is
I really
English
love to read
books.
some books from the
One,
18th, 19th century, because that's a
two,
really cool, it's
three.
really gorgeous books. And the English grammar and English writing is completely different from the modern era. It's really nice. I really love that kind of books. I have one or two, three books related to the very old. Books are really cool. When when reading the books, I go to some imaginary world. That would be a great things. When I was kid, when I read my books or some books, my mind is going
Lagi
to
na
somewhere. I just
perdon
reading,
naman
but
natin
my
bibigyan.
mind is not in the book. So that was a really difficult situation. So just reading, but I cannot understand anything. I cannot remember anything. I cannot get the story anything. So now and then I decided to do something. You need to read and look it and what was I'm reading. I don't mess with other thinking. And then I was enjoyed that reading. That was great. That was really great. Yeah, she's my mother. She's helping to put all my books together. And there's a really good, my mother and my auntie also are reading a good books. There's a lot of books for Malayalam, so I think we have a most all books in the different languages, but most of the English, Malayalam, and English Indian authors. So we have a lot of books in scientific, but of course I don't read. So this is a place for keeping my stand. Yeah, here is now is vacant and put my stand and going to take all my books to here. This is all my books here in another table, and I need to take all these books to that room near my bedroom, and I am taking all one by one to keep there. Now here all this is all 110 books almost here within different languages, different stories. And here I cleaned. Yeah, here I'm taking my books one by one to put in my stand, because there really lot of books I have found in my home. There's a lot of really lot of books. It's a very heavy books, very thin and less weight books. So I take from the another room to my bedroom. So okay, here this is everything I have on my book, and now I keep one by one to the book stand. This really very heavy job. Look at that, how many books I have. I'm going to keep this beautiful stand near to my bedroom, so I can sleep there. I can take the book which I want and read. Very good. That's it.